Alright, I believe we're live. Hey, what's going on, guys? Battle Nations Imperial here, back today for another video. And today, guys, we are doing, let's see if I can get this bad boy up and running. Of course, welcome if you're here. I imagine you're watching on VOD if you're this early, so thank you very much for joining up. And if you're alive, have not missed a thing, you just joined. Of course, getting all these bad boys set. Dustin says, let's go in the comments. Gonna go ahead and micromise myself so we can go ahead and see our man. Oh, nope, that's the other. Yep, here I am. Alright, yeah, and congrats, Dustbin. Hey, Even Perth. What's going on, man? How are you doing, chat? Panzer right here. Yeah, we already got a full chat. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody is doing well. And I am not trying to destroy the video as it appears I might be doing. Oh. Let's get this thing fixed, and yeah, that face cam really threw me off, not gonna lie. But it's not the worst thing in the world, and I think more or less it's in place. If not, I can check it on video in here. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody is doing well. I haven't heard about that, Dustbin. I cannot tell if we or that Josh heard. I can't tell who started. Oh, it was Boca right here. Yeah. So I haven't heard about that, man. Can you give us a scoop on that? Is that Discord? Is that official news? Because yeah, this is just, I even put Imperial politics because I knew if I put Battle Nations politics, people thought I was talking about the community. Nope, I am purely talking about us with good old Battle Nations in the background. So you know what you like to see, what you love to see. Let's see, I got myself pulled up, just making sure. All right, yeah, we should be good. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Everybody, yeah, appears to be an Imperial already, so we're good. It's official news from I did not know that. Yeah, I thought that was actually just rolling. Yeah, no, I trust. So it's from Adis. Does he want to come in and represent that? Because yeah, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Hey, what's going on, Rhino Vault Boy? Hope you're doing well tonight, man. Is volume everything good? Yeah, appears to be an Imperial already, so we're good. It could be a bit louder. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it up a bit. Again, not quiet by any means, but it could be just slightly louder. And then we'll go ahead and get it started. Nothing on the agenda for today other than have a, of course, good stream as is, of course, usual. And to make sure sound is good. Let's see, that'll be fine. But yeah, not really sure what's going on with all the talks. Yep, everybody. What are we discussing today on the politics table? Great question, Panzer. So we're discussing Imperial politics in relation, of course, because I had somebody ask the question, and I hope they're here because they were pretty freaking cool. Hey guys, finally caught a stream. Sniper Pigeons. Good to see you again, man. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, great question too, Panzer. Yeah, you sound kind of low. Good to know. Yeah, I'll lean back over into here. Yeah, that's probably me leaning the opposite direction. I was trying to do it because now I understand why I always place my face cam here, because yeah, it just lines up here, but I'll invert it after stream and we'll get that. But yeah, go into the Battle Nations as we get started talking onto politics. Of course, all of you guys seem to be super cool Imperials. If not, of course, you are not an Imperial and you are not in a guild and you need a guild, more than welcome to join the Empire. That's going to be the pinned comment I just am putting in chat right now. And of course, if you already, have a guild, cool, we respect it. And if you're an Imperial already, I appreciate you being here. You're a cool guy. Let's see. Hey, what's going on, Yellow? Speaking of cool Imperials, we get one. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this comment set up, and then we are going to go ahead and drop into the World of Battle Nations. Got a good bit to do, as you can see. Of course, we're just going to collect all of our hoovles right here, as you do, along with getting the day started. Biggest thing, though, besides the agenda, is just going to be a talking Imperial politics. I think it might have been Dustbin. Dustbin, were you talking about guild politics earlier? Somebody was doing it in members chat. It's a good thing because they asked a question. I just want to give credits to the person. Somebody had asked a question about how we're going to do power structure, and they had asked my opinion on it. And I was doing something at the time. I only came back 30 minutes later, and I'm pretty sure they're in chat right now. So I just wanted to start off by answering their question. And I imagine that was going to get a whole bunch of guild discussion going. So we were then just going to talk, of course, about guilds in general after that. So that's why we have that on the agenda. So if that person is here, by all means, let me know who you are, just so I can give you credit, and then we can go on with that. If not, no worries. I'll still go ahead and do it, though. Because, yeah, obviously, it's still a good announcement. If that rings a bell for anybody, of course, just let me know. But with that being said, we are asking the question of... One second, is that somebody? No, I'm just making sure, yeah, it wasn't anybody claiming for it. Hi, no one mentioned anything about you before this. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Hi, guys. Yeah, don't read previous chat, dude. They were kind of They were saying some things about you, my man. Nope, I trust you, so I won't check. Heard that. He's not going to check. Yo, what's going on, Clyde? Yeah, let's agree to sing if he does not give 2 million. Okay? I'm a game, but also listen in. Heard that. Appreciate that, Panzer. Josh, I'm a grind wimps after you round Yellowstone. Might not be able to join the conversation because I need to go to Friday prayer. Hope everything is fun on stream. Oh yeah, this isn't as serious as a Senate meeting. Otherwise, of course, it wouldn't be a stream. We're just more having discussions. That's why, of course, it's stated as discussion as well. Sounds like a meeting for all soldiers. Exactly. That's pretty much what I'm trying to do here. Think State of the Union, but I guess a little bit more personal because I'm trying to, guess I could have done this in a whole text summary on Discord and it would have been a lot more formal, looked a lot more formal, but it would have been less personal. I want this to be personal just because, you know, it's a big decision and we certainly could have a vote to an extent on it in the council. It just didn't feel right to vote on it in council and the majors or even in the Imperial Senate. I feel like this is something all Imperials should have known about. And also I'm curious just what all people think in general. So also would love to have anybody from any other guild. Any boss fights today? Good question to ask. Why am I not freaking checking? Let me go ahead and check. Ancient Ruins. Yeah, we have 2. And what's stopping us on this account? What rank are our tank killers? So yeah, great question. I'm checking right now on this account and then others. What's up, gamers? What's going on, Cornwall? We'll just talk Imperial politics. Yeah, I'll go ahead and throw out the proposal for any Imperials wondering or thinking, yeah, we're at 2. So yeah, that's not going to happen. But what it is we are looking at potentially conducting a, I guess not even really conducting anything certain, but more as to focus on building up several main powerful guilds that could reach tier 10 on their own, or one main guild, obviously EMP, which would focus on trying to climb in the leaderboards. This was something I was already thinking about myself, but was then discussed in the members chat. I just wanted to have a discussion with everybody because I thought it was a great question. I believe this the meeting was a success. Oh yeah, dude, the last meeting was a great success. It was actually the one that gave me the idea for the question I just asked right there, and a few others. And again, I was thinking about this. I was thinking about maybe holding it, maybe letting it go, but I saw some people talking about it in members chat not 30 minutes ago. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, this is something we can talk about with all Imperials and go with. Let's book because I keep on missing your streams at the beginning. Dude, you're good. It also might just be YouTube. YouTube is known to do that to people, so also might not be you. But yeah, dude, glad to have you in here, Luxance, especially for this conversation. Discussion on the table is whether or not we want to focus on having multiple main guilds, like, you know, multiple guilds that can hit tier 10, tier 11, or focus all on the main imp guild and, of course, you know, just go as high as we can on the leaderboards and that. Of course, we always are going to have the full guilds, and of course, the only reason we might do just imp, and when I say focus on it, is so each one of them is represented better, you know. If imp got, let's say, hypothetically, top 10, top 5, each one of them would be able to be represented off the back of imp. Or we could have a bunch of main guilds, and each one of them represents themselves. I think both would work. However, I'll admit, it's definitely something that once decided, we're all going to have to, like, full back, you know what I'm saying? So, and again, I think both works well. We pretty much have been kind of doing a combination of both. Of course, if you know, we get an exceptional Imperial to go to imp, obviously a super competitive player, normally somebody who's been around in the beta, that type of player. And if you're a good player, I mean, heck, I think there's like 5, if not more, guilds right now getting tier 10 or more, so it's pretty crazy, right? So yeah, just about definitively answering that though. Let's see. That's a great idea, but I hope we don't break up after being at the top. Okay, I think if it's serious, I'm going to try to answer it serious, but I also think that might just be a joke right now. And all I'm going to say to that is, look, we're not going to have succession crisis because, and it's literally just who's the emperor. To me, I'm just going to pick the winning side. JK, though, I like to imagine we're better than that. We're not going to have any fruitless endeavors like some crazy people do. But thankfully, I like to imagine, you know, even with all the drama that happened before guilds and boss strikes and all that, we're better than that. We've handled that before, and I think we can survive. We're trying to become balanced guilds now. Not necessarily balanced, just more going in the future. As they are, we're not, of course, going to, you know, misarrange anybody. I like how everybody is. We have obviously made the changes we have since Boss Strike 1, and I think they're already good enough to make everybody better than they did in Boss Strike 1. It's just, you know, organizing going forward. And this is something, I mean, obviously, you know, we're going to have to be decided at one point. And, you know, could we continue going? Absolutely. But just, I do want to get a community pulse and feel how everybody feels about it and get kind of a thought concept of where everybody's at on it. Let's see, do we have any info of how many hard grinders we have for Eternal Mail Goods? Great question, Dustin. It depends on what you qualify as a hard grinder. Because, I mean, we have a few people like you who are like literally, I think, would you earn like 1,000,000 plus boss points in Boss Strike 1? You see, if like we like locked in and just got like one guild where we didn't focus on keeping friends together, we didn't focus on anything like that, we were just trying to make the best guild within the Empire possible. If we just got a full imp full of people like you, Dustin, people who can put up 1,000,000 points plus during each strike, bro, we'd easily be top 10, maybe even top 5, and we'd be pushing leaderboard hands down. So yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of hard grinders, in my opinion, people who put up hard. It's just, what do you qualify as a hard grinder, you know? I do like top guilds, but we cool about it. Absolutely. And dude, we already got top guilds. We are a top guild. You know, we were top 20 in the very first boss strike. We were on the leaderboards. I'm happy with this. I just know people are hungry, dude. Like, guilds below us, they're starving. So, like, you know, we can't just sit back and relax. We got to, of course, fight for our position. And we definitely deserve our position, I personally believe. I feel as Imperials, we have, of course, you know, the right, and we have earned our right within this community to be some of the best of the best. And that's just making sure we solidify it with, you know, smart decisions like what we're doing right here. But yeah, no, absolutely agree with the point, though. Was an update confirmed soon? No, I swear, people are just trolling. I remember yesterday people were saying, update 5 hours, update 5 hours. And then, like, 2 days before that, everybody was convinced an update was going to happen at, like, 2 a.m., and nothing happened. So, TLDR, you're good. Yo, what's going on, Kakuja? I'm not sure if you just joined, but just letting you know, brother, nothing crazy. We're just talking Imperial politics. This isn't like a Senate vote. Nothing is being decided. Literally just getting a feel of the community pulse. We're also playing Battle Nations in the background, so just having some fun. Hope you're doing well along with everybody else. I feel like having 2 really competitive guilds is a good idea. And I feel like then it would go to multiple guilds. Because, you know, if you're going to do the multiple route, I feel like the selling point there is, you know, you have multiple good guilds. You have several guilds that get tier 10. You advertise players, hey guys, you want to get, you know, tier 10, you want to get, you know, all of the airplanes, and that's great. And that would be that arguing. But if you do one, it's, you can put all of your good players there and you can get like to the top of the top. So when you guys place in, you know, top 10, top 5, it's like, hey guys, we placed in top 10, top 5. We're one of the best guilds in the entire game. And all of the alternate guilds, you know, all of them can say we're part of that family, because they will be. They're part of that, you know, family, and that's how you get into that big super good one, is you join that family. So I view it as, you know, advertising for if you're doing the main. If you're doing the alternate guilds, you just gotta do plural. But yeah, it would be 2 or more. It's that kind of the idea, Dustin. I don't think it would be just definitive 2. Although we do have 2 really good guilds. Although, like, I'd argue all 5 are originally 5, 4, 5. Even it's getting even bigger than that. All of the main guilds are extremely freaking good, is what I'm trying to say. So to add on to your point, Strike Force Potato, the First Order, Imperial Forces, the Old Republic. Like, those guys, yeah, could be mains in of themselves. It's just, you know, do they serve as forever feeders or are they on their own thing? And that's just, you know, what we're talking about right now. And also want to get this obviously out of the way. I have no councilmen with me. I have no senators with me. And despite the name Emperor, I like to do things pretty democratically. So we're simply having a discussion here. No decisions are going to be made. So don't feel the need to, you know, rep your position like, you know, it's the last chance you got to say something or that decision's going to be made tonight, because it's not. You are fine if you're worrying that. So just to clarify, is there going to be a vote to decide how competitive the guilds are going to be? Pip, I didn't even read your comment before I said what I just said, but I think that actually covers it pretty perfectly. But yeah, what I just said, no vote, just open talk right now. Will there be a vote in the future? Probably this next upcoming senator meeting, because we voted on some stuff this past meeting that related to this. That's what got me thinking about it. And then when people started talking about it in the members chat like 30 minutes ago, and then Kakuja added me, I was like, okay, let me stream like I was already thinking about doing, and then let me definitely bring it up. So we're just doing this in the background, and also might be time to switch accounts. So go ahead and get that bad boy. Yeah, sorry for a little joke, but I think the guild has a goal to hit to the top, since we were up and we had to earn our way to make a main. Absolutely, great point, Rhino Vault Boy, and that's what I think most people feel as well. I have noticed the other sentiment, and I don't want to, you know, disqualify it without a proper discussion, or also really just behind the shadows, because like I said at the beginning of the stream, we could have done a council vote, a sergeant major vote, or even a senate vote, you know, and had this out of the way. But it feels like something the public should, 1, be aware of, and 2, more importantly, I feel like all Imperials, no matter their rank, should have a say in it, because obviously it affects the entire Empire. So yeah, that's why the only reason we're having that discussion there. But yeah, rest assured, obviously we're not having a vote, Pepe. This is just open discussion. And for you, Rhino Vault Boy, yeah, I think that's where most people lean. But I just wanted anybody who had a differing of view, or maybe something that kind of contradicts that, to have the chance to be able to say something. And I think we're good to go over into the next account. I want to try to build some of the Kairos concrete. We'll do that later. Yeah. We do need to get an upgrade though before we leave. We'll get an upgrade going, then we'll go see if we have any bosses to fight. Because I do believe I have at least one boss to fight. So if I am correct on that, we might have a good time. But we'll have no promises though. We're going to have to see. So go ahead, log out here and switch counts. He was close to top 20. It would be awesome to get Nick Peace. Oh yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, people like them, like, dude, no way I would even consider TFO an alternate at this point. At a point, like, even if we decide, okay, Imp's the guy, like, we're all pushing our weight behind Imp, TFO is still going to be, you know, they already made, like you said, close to top 20 last time. They might break top 20 this time, and that's with Imp, you know, going all in. If we spread them out, shoot, they might be, you know, competing with all the guys. And that would be great if we had, you know, multiple guys on the leaderboard, just more, you know, positioning, more advertisement, free advertisement for our guild. Go ahead and black out the screen real quick while we switch on over. But yeah, glad to see at least there's a bit of a consensus here. We will. Oh, sweet. And log on into this bad boy. Ooh, dude, I hope I have a boss. Because if I have a boss, that's definitely what we're going to do to end it off. Because you got to end it off with a good old boss. But let me also go on over to here and enlarge chat just so while I'm doing this. If I can. There we go. Yeah, enlarge myself just a tiny bit. Cool. All right. Let's see. I like the progress based on performance. That is motivating for my brain. I love our teams. I like that. I agree as well. And I think, yeah, I like how we have the structured system of Imp, of course, being the main with 500k requirement, and then all of them building up, the founders. And then right now, of course, all of the newest five, the 5 newer guilds, have no requirement. They're just open for anybody. They're more casual based right now. And I think that's the order we'll carry into Boss Strike 2. And I feel just running that, if we carry it out, will be perfect. You know, I feel Imp will be able to push a good few degrees higher than it did this previous time. All of the alt guilds will be positioned in a nice place to, one, get top 100 like they did and push higher, whatever their previous was. And yeah, I think that would be a good mix of both, while primarily focusing, if we had to pick one, on the former, focusing, of course, on EMP, with the understanding that, you know, TFO, Imperial forces, I love them developing their culture. As long as they know they're part of the Imperial family, all of you are Imperials, everybody's part of the Empire, chill. If I lay an egg, I will personally sing for you. Bro, you guys, and how did this singing start with Astro? Can somebody tell me how that started? Like, I walked in on that, so I don't know what's up with him singing the song or singing in general. Like, how did all of that start? Because I have no clue. Very curious to me. We'll see how that develops, what the answer is there, if there's an answer. It might not be one if we're being honest. Okay. Alright, got logged in on the account, so it can come on out. And yeah, you're good. So, turn brightness back on. If things go well, the world never has to hear either of us sing then. Good. I would like to hear you guys sing, but I don't think either of you guys want to sing. I think you guys just keep trying to goatsy the other into singing. At least that's what I'm gathering. I could be wrong here. But nevertheless, still looks good. Go ahead and get, yeah, chat and mic back into order. Both those look good. And got the screen back up. Awesome. And make sure my mouse was working. Yep. Okay. Thank you very much, Yellow. Appreciate it. And of course, this is the good old YouTube account. If we have a boss strike, I would imagine you had hidden boss strikes. If we have a boss fight, it would be here. So come on. Oh my freaking gosh, I thought it had been a week already. Because we fought this guy on stream and I don't remember fighting anybody else. Dang it. And what even sucks too on this account is we have a freaking Dreddy sitting on here on the YouTube account. And I'm going to attempt it next YouTube video. Heck, I'd attempted the stream if I could. It's just, this is what we'd be going with. Against the level 59 Dread. Yeah, it's just, even with theoretical perfect RNG, it just, yeah, I want to make it work, but it's not. I have an AC setting somewhere. I have to have an AC setting somewhere. I wish I could send this guy to my main or even the M10 account. That would be freaking awesome. But beggars can't beg, or something like that. And I agree. Lol, can't wait, dude. Got it. That's cooked. That's what I'm saying, dude. Lux, if we actually went with that formation, we would indeed be cooked. Have one more account that might have something. Hopefully, we'll check it and see. Yeah, I think I still have the missions to do on that Tankular account, which has been upgraded though, so we do have upgrades for that. Dang, we farm these bosses too much. We basically make them go extinct and then just have to wait. Dang. 1% chance, 99% faith. That's boss hunting in general, man. Because like, even if I find a boss, what are we gonna do? Hype him up, hope he drops something. If he does, I'm freaking scream like a banshee. But if he doesn't, is what it is. And that's probably what's gonna happen. Oh, dude, I was about to see if it will let me. Why is it? Okay, well, probably if I take screen down, enter, re-enter. Besides, I need to come over here and blacken out. Okay, yeah, there we go, yeah. So yeah, enter, check in another account, and we will see. Flip those percentages, please. Bro, it should have been flipped the other night, bro. We fought 2 Dreddies last night after a whole bunch of Dragon Luck. It felt like we should have got a drop there, honestly. I feel like we were cheated out of that one. Okay, speed run real quick. I'm gonna speed run check these accounts. It's like, come on, man. It's like, give me one. I just need one boss fight for the night. Just one. I feel like an addict here, but seriously. I don't even need a drop. Just give me entertainment, man. I think I'm an addict. I think I'm an addict for this. Dude, if they brought back Secret Vaults, I'd be so cooked. Dude, if Madrona brought back Secret Vaults, I'd be dead. Bro, I wouldn't be able to control myself, man. Oh my goodness. I could barely control myself when they did a boss strike. I had to stream freaking 48 hours. Do 4 streams that are all 12 hours long on YouTube. If they brought back Secret Vaults, I'd be cooked. Sauteed even. Make those bosses rethink being born in the first place. You got the idea, Lux, aka newest council member. Congrats on that, by the way, for anybody who hasn't heard. Got a new council member. It's a good man, Lux. Very proud of him. That first try Dreddy deserves a drop. That it does. And if we get Red Dragon back here, I think he's working, unfortunately. But if he was here, I was going to go ahead and say he could do his. But yeah, I think he's unfortunately working. I've checked 2 more accounts. All of them have all ocean clears. And of course, no AC, no Ancient Ruins, no Sentinel yet since no update. And yeah, we just waiting. Dengue Vaults were dangerous. They were, dude. They were gambling for kids, straight up. That's what makes them. And dude, you will never forget Secret Vaults because, bro, they did it at the only time they could have gone away with it. If anybody did even something close to Secret Vaults today, they'd be cooked. Z2 doesn't know how lucky they got with that. Because, dude, people get cooked over cosmetics. Like, when, you know, Secret Vaults are done with cosmetics, they didn't even do cosmetics like Overwatch didn't got cooked for. They did it with units. Some of the limited edition units, the best units in the game. They made it a loot box and then made children pay for it. Gambling to kids, only Z2 could have pulled it off back in the day. Back in early 2010s. Absolute cinema, I was a victim. But yeah. Secret Vaults were bad, Olo, fun is bad. I mean, I gave my reasoning, but I understand, yeah, kind of fun. Gambling is fun, I guess, if you want to argue. It was gambling, yeah, I was going to say maybe you could argue it's not gambling, bro, it was gambling. There's no way, that was what Secret Vaults were. You know what? Dude, I'm over here saying like, oh, like, let me over here try to, like, you know, figure out, you know, the account that has a boss and, you know, hopefully get a 5%. Bro, you guys just want to just look at Secret Vaults while talking about the guild? That sounds freaking awesome. Let's just look at Secret Vaults, which this wiki is amazing. I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, brighten screen real quick, make sure nothing on this wiki. I got a bunch of ads popping up. I want to make sure none of them are bad. Yeah, knock on wood, I think all the ads are okay, just slightly annoying, but as long as they don't show anything bad. Go ahead and alley-oop. Got you guys on. And here we are. And as you can see, yeah, these bad boys, they did not deserve to be here. Not even in the freaking slightest. I need your guys' opinion up here, and I need myself a bit bigger, just since, yeah, we're going to look through the wiki a little bit. Does anybody want these back, or is everybody glad these aren't coming back? Definitively, this is content that is lost for now. We will, not for now, forever. We will never be getting a Secret Vault event. Thank goodness it was gambling for kids. It was Secret Vaults as they tried to sell it. If you haven't done so already, download Battle Nation 3.3, and you'll be one of the first to access our newest feature, Secret Vaults. This will be one of your only chances to acquire previously limited edition only promotional units. Now, if you're a true Battle Nations fan or just somebody with a brain, you will have noticed the problem there. Do not bring it back? Yeah, don't worry. And yeah. So, along with completely destroying the trust of the limited edition system in Battle Nations and being gambling, it cannot be stated how much hate it had for this. Dude, even at the time, Secret Vaults were controversial, but like right now they're controversial because they were gambling, right? Gambling towards kids. But this was controversial because it brought back limited edition units. They didn't even care about it being gambling. They would have taken gambling even back in 2010, bro. But it's the fact that it was limited edition only units. Crazy. Let's keep going. So yeah, we got this little bad boy right here. Can I please get rid of you? Thank you. Okay. Overview. Oh, get a little bit higher. Can't scroll it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Overview. It's gambling for kids. There you go. And the game would be pay to win if they are back. Oh, dude, like beyond, dude. And even worse than that, because yeah, it'd be with limited edition units that are broken. So yeah, let's go ahead and read it. Also, I like how perfectly chat is placed there. Secret Vaults are a special event where players have a chance to earn units beyond their current level. Oh, by the way, you can earn level 40, 50 units as a level 20, 30. It's how I got my adult sandworms in my early 20s as a kid, because I got previously limited edition units, adult sandworms, which all adult animals were limited edition for some reason. I got that in my 20s despite them being much higher level. Dominated. Of course, I even say that like I think in my first ever Battle Nations video on this channel. But yeah. So, we continue. In addition, players have the chance to earn past promo units that are no longer available, such as the Mammoth Tank. Secret Vaults were reduced in 3-point patch and have made regular appearances right before boss strikes, and that they do. It's all back? Missed the beginning. Dude, you are a good man. We're just talking about Secret Vaults and how scummy they were. Just basically that, man. And thankfully, again, confirmed they will not be coming back. Madronas said no loot box system of any kind like that. This is the peak definition of loot box system, no doubt about it. So yeah, we continue on. The Secret Vault is available to all players that are level 10 plus. Similar to boss strikes. No, they are not. The event icon appears below player's avatar when the countdown timer. That's like saying 2 Battle Nations relay units are relayed because they're both in Battle Nations. When assessed, players are able to see what units can be earned and what they can roll with these units for nanopods. Players can purchase a set of 3 rolls for 180 nanopods and or a set of 10 rolls, which provides them an 11th for free. For 600 nanopods, or lower level for lower ranges, 3 rolls cost 90 nanopods and a set of 10 rolls as well as the free 11th roll cost 300. As the 9th Secret Vault event, this changed to 1 roll for 60 because people weren't doing it. They realized what a scam it was by the 9th. And 10 rolls, which provides an 11th for free for 600. It was all over the place. They did, of course, the promos like this. But legit, it was just gambling for kids. I know I keep saying that because it's so true. And, you know, we can look back on it and we know that's the reason it was bad. But even at the time, we were upset because, like, I think this isn't the first one. Where's one of the first ones? The one with Blood Ninja was such a slap in the... I remember people quitting the game over the Blood Ninja. Where's Blood Ninja one? There we go. Even, dude, they freaking put in the promo art. They knew what the freak they were doing. Look at this. Open up a new tab with only this. Because I need to see this. We all need to see this. Oh, too close. We don't need to see it that much. Okay. Bro, they knew what they were doing. I'll go ahead and switch cam to this side and this side. But bro, are you kidding me? They put freaking Perkins celebrating the news. Like they thought that would be the community. Instead, people who had gotten Blood Ninjas were like, meh. Some people cared about it. A lot of people were indifferent. Everybody who had gotten a Blood Ninja from the start, though, dude, they were furious, man. Like, you would not believe the rage some of these people. And when I say quit the game, like, literally, this was their final straw. So again, I just cannot, in good faith, say we need an event like this back. Personally glad we won't be seeing this. Because yeah, gambling for kids, and this is how it was advertised. That's my guy right there, the adult tame sandworm. Because yeah, adult animals, limited edition units. Crazy. Speaking of crazy, chat's going pretty freaking crazy right now. You guys know you'll be in the VOD, right? Like, I know you can't access chat after this stream is over, but your VOD is forever recorded on this VOD. Your video, making sure stream's good. I kind of like how it starts off more than how it ends. So we'll go ahead and put it back a little bit. And yeah, any other event in Battle Nations you guys want to talk about? One that I will show while you guys are thinking. If you guys think of anything, let me know. I would love to talk any Battle Nations thing with you guys just while we have the wiki up. And it's such a vibe tonight, I feel. Come right over to this guy, and if you come over here to the Boss Strike wiki, they have already updated it with all of course, the old Battle Nations Boss Strikes from 2013 all the way to 2015. And then right here at the bottom, that last one, the one last year, December 18th to 2022 of 2025. High VOD, high VOD. Oh, yeah, that's true. And I'll go ahead and go at a little bit better here. So yeah, anybody who wants to say hi, Lux Danis, Cornwall, pretty much anybody who comments is going to be remembered in the VOD, obviously. That's what I love about this little widget. It makes the VOD comments go from temporary, potentially forgotten, to immortal forever, and I love that about VOD. So yeah, got to give the shout out to VOD and its comments. So yeah, shout out there, and appreciate everybody here making these VOD comments. It was a good deal. 300 for nanopods for 10 nano units was a steal. Yeah, it's just the way they were giving it out. I will admit though, that was slight value. Even have to admit, slight value. So yeah, though, back to the Boss Strike. Again, they already have it updated. The second to last Boss Strike 21, the last one in Z2's Battle Nations, the exact same date, December 18th, 22nd, 2015. I personally don't believe that. You can't tell me this was accidental. Madrona knew what they were doing, and I'm surprised nobody's talking about it more. Or if they have, I haven't heard people talking about it more. But Madrona, don't want to pull that up. I don't know if it's going to pull up an ad or anything. Again, I was also afraid of like the wiki too, because you know how the wiki pulls up ads from anywhere. But we have ad blockers on to an extent, so hopefully that does work. I do put a good bit of trust in them. And again, an exact year off. No, I'm sorry, not a year. Decade off. It's just cinematic. Gotta zoom up in on this. So yeah, I did have to give that shout out to Boss Strikes real quick. And of course, if anybody else has anything, feel free to throw it out. Let's see. Damn, saw some other donations. Oh yeah, dude. As far as donation rewards, I saw some other people's donations. Like, oh yeah, dude. They had amazing donation rewards. You would not believe. See if I can try to pick a good one. I know one. We'll go with, of course, the infamous one, Yotzel. Yotzel, of course, when they officially gave up, they weren't trying. I mean, it's not them. It's just they knew the game was over at this point. Everyone a tier except, of course, tier 9, which is always nanos, and all of these previous tier 10s. It was over at this point. We all knew it was over at this point, unfortunately. You know, and obviously this was the nail in the coffin. We all know that. I feel it kind of started dying when they repeated it too often. Last time I had hope for Boss Strike, I would say it's probably somewhere around 10, because Dr. Volga just gave us so much hope. He gave us a false sense of hope. I genuinely remember thinking the game might come back. Yeah. Really kind of did for me. Raider Warlord Challenge, it was like they can't even recycle an old character. But then they said they were just trying to do something new, which, fair enough. It just felt recycled. Sovereign Forces was nice, but it was still already too late. At that point, they were already recycling too many aircraft, too many limited edition units. And of course, Yolso was the death blow. And that what goes to Boss Strikes. And dude, I wish there was more information on guilds. Of course, we've been talking about our guilds. We have been openly discussing about, focusing for guilds. Let's go ahead and just view over guilds. This article may contain information that is out of date. You're telling me, son. So yeah, overview. The long-awaited feature is finally alive. Trust me, if I had 2 nickels for every time the long-awaited Battle Nations feature of guilds was long-awaited by fans, I'd have 2 nickels. Which I mean isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened twice. Players can now create, join, and manage guilds for up to 100 players. In addition to this new system, there is also a chat feature that allows all players the ability to communicate with each other. I really wish this information wasn't out of date, man. That would be freaking awesome if this thing was still in date. Guilds were briefly called nations, based, when they were introduced. For unknown reasons, Apple asked Z2 to change the name. Apple, why? Of course, Z2 is no longer here for us to ask, and Apple still to this day will not respond if you email about it. Reason I know is I've tried, and it's why. Nations isn't a bad word, it doesn't imply anything bad. Why would Apple not be cool with it? Anyway, just another, BN conspiracy we'll probably never have the answer to. But yeah, this is one of my personal favorite BN conspiracies. Why did Apple ask them to change the name of guilds? It's something we say every day, or not every day, but within the Battle Nations community, we say every day guilds, and it was almost nations. But Apple is the reason it's not. But they won't even say it. Unknown reasons. Fascinating. Good night, Pepe. Oh, dude. Good night, dude. Great. Hope you have a good one, dude. I mean, people don't. Oh, my bad, Dragon King. That was on me. But yeah, dude. 2 a.m. here. Love you. Dude, love you as well, Pepe. Thank you for dropping by. US Doc just got a frag. Dude. Congrats on the frag, Shadow. Let's go. Heck yeah. So our boy Shadow did just get a drop. Always while you stream and you do your boss drops while you have a stream going on. Even if you don't want to show it to me, you're probably getting better luck just because I feel people always tell me they get drops while watching stream. But with that being said, we continue on. Guilds can participate in boss strike events as a group, pulling boss points together to reach higher rewards. See the boss points page for details. Guilds can participate in invasion competitions featuring inter and enter guild leaderboards, which again, neither of those have come back, invasions or competitions, but would be cool to see both of them come back, may or may not. Your guild's boss points multiplier will depend on the amount of members you have with the event begins. As your guilds increase in size, the bonus multiplier will decrease. Below you'll find an exact multiplier for your guild, because at one point it wasn't just set for everybody the same amount of points for tier 10, it was, as you can imagine, based on, systems, which if I hit expand here, it does show this bad boy right here, which for anybody wondering, I'll go ahead and give a quick overview of everything real quick. First try frag, let's go. Dude, and I was going to say Sinister or Dexter, but I'm guessing Dexter. It doesn't even matter. It's still freaking a boss drop, dude. Congrats on the frag, man. Oh, it was a Sinister. Dude, I'm reading it. Yeah, going down. I'm stupid. Yeah, man. It was a Sinister too, dude. Let's go. No, it's a US Doctor. First drop, first boss fight, LOL. And it's a freaking Sinister. Dude got spoiled on his first drop, bro. Banning US Doctor now, LOL. Oh my goodness. Not a guild member called US Doctor. Yeah, I was tripping on that. That was my bad. Haven't slept in a hot minute, but I'm about to sleep after this stream, so we're chilling. But yeah, dude, US Doctor, congrats on that, bro. And a freaking Sinister on your first try is crazy, bro. And the information for it. Again, I don't actually know how much of it's going to be accurate up until competitions and whatnot. Everything else probably is more or less accurate, maxed out at 100. But like, for example, we no longer get the bonuses. I wish we got XP and SP bonuses for guilds. We no longer do. Is what it is. But we continue along, and well, actually, yeah, it's not continuing along with guilds. So we go back to Battle Nations. So although I'm not gonna lie, I'm really vibing reading this wiki. We can go play some Battle Nations, but I'm also gonna turn it off so my computer doesn't overheat. It's just sitting in the background. But yeah, if you guys want, we can. If I think of any boss fight, I'll definitely do that. But I'm just kind of chilling. Don Eternal, what's up? What's going on, Don? Hope you are doing well, man. We are chilling ourselves, having a good stream, vibing, having a good time. And actually I do know how I do want to end off stream. We're going to end it off probably with Willows. And also I do have an idea of potential boss we could fight, and I will check this before. Remember that account we just got R4 tank killers on? It needs to speedrun some missions. The only thing holding it back is the Raider Kids. I need to do the Raider Kids campaign so I can have them tell me about the ancient ruins. Let me speedrun that in like a few minutes. And bro, let's fight another AC. Let's end the night off with the chance. Dude, one of our friends here, US Doctor, just got one. I'm feeling lucky, and if not, at least we got one Imperial. We got a frag tonight, and it was a Sinister fragment. Take what we can get. Do you think there will be other types of guild mints before the next boss strike? No, probably not. I could not see that. Possible? Sure, but no. I think they're going to focus on level and cap, AS, Ancient Sentinel, and Raids and Occupation. Any one of those three might come first, but I don't really see any viable possibility for anything else. I think those three is what the community is locked in on and what the development is locked in on. But yeah, no, that is a good question though, Dustbin. So I go over here, and before I enter in the stuff, oh nope, not you got the wrong one. Alrighty. And get this bad boy entered on in. What were you using? Yeah, I had to remember which email. So we will go ahead and have a little bit of fun with it. It's a bit of Raider Kid dialogue, and hopefully it won't be that long. But even if it is, I mean, dude, it's early campaign. We can rush through that bad boy. Whoa, whoa, oh, let's see. Oh, well, yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there you go, dude. So yeah, obviously streams on delay. I had already typed the email in fully, Dragon King. I almost just did it instinctually. So, oh, dude, that scared me, mate. Oh, Willow, man, giving me a heart attack out here. But yeah, no, I appreciate the call out though. Whew, okay. I think I'm blacked out. I still hope I'm blacked out, at least. Well, of course, Guild Wars, dude, Guild Wars. Obviously, that's something, if it's even made, we're gonna see far into the future. Guild Wars would go pretty hard. I can't lie. Guild Wars would go extremely hard, but it's a completely new concept. That's something we made up. Z2 never did Guild Wars, so it would have to be made by Madrona. And I think Madrona just wants to get everything back before they do, of course, their own content. Which, of course, is the correct decision. Alright. Yes, you were blacked out. Oh, yeah, awesome, yeah. Alright, yeah, also, speaking of which, I already got it entered now. So, got all that, and we can jump back on in. Oh, get this guy, shorten it, and throw him on over here. Awesome. And yeah, I can cut out what I lean into, I guess, a little bit. Yeah, we'll just keep it like that, I suppose. But, chat, make sure you guys are big. Yeah, awesome. Alright, sweet. Yeah, what I missed? We missed you. Absolutely, Kakaja. Basically what he just said. You didn't miss anything, Kakaja. We just missed you. Luxdana summarized it perfectly. So yeah, appreciate everybody who helped me out here. Thank you very much for all of the assistance. And again, this account, fully set up, fully ready, with tank killers to go. I didn't even show the rank. That's on my bad. But rank 14, ready to go, ready to kill. The only thing holding them back is, yeah, literally the mission. So you know what? What's the most efficient way to do this? What is the mission? Because obviously, I have a lot of missions to do. I think it's going to be Gannis attacks, I know for a fact. I was going to say Lux or somebody. Lux only because I know you, I trust you. Do you by chance know the quest line to get what we explore or exploring the wasteland, which is when the Raider kids show you the ancient ruins? Because like I've sped run this account so hard that it's ready to take on the AC, yet it literally it doesn't have the AC unlocked. So like I know it's like just the process of accepting these missions and like doing them with like 2 minutes of work, because obviously it's not going to be hard at all. But yeah, once we do that, we can attack these bad boys. Lux, how do you know? Did? I always know. Dude, what is it, Lux? We're all waiting on you. And if not, I'm just going to start pressing stuff. Gannis attacks. Help, Elder Tots. Help, Elder Tots. I can't do the voice. My voice is already so weak. I'm just being real with you. I've been up for a good little bit in school and everything. Just wrapped it from me. Let's see. And he says, I have come for you all. In a much more intimidating voice, I imagine. Warlord Gannis, but step aside, everyone. I'll have to deal with him once and for all. That he does. Fool! I'll crush you in front of all your rebels, and I'll show you how weak your pitiful empire is. Okay, bro, now this is fighting words. Alright, thank you, Gannis, for actually saying something that makes me want to break your teeth. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, Gannis says something that if he said to me in my face, I would finish him off. It wouldn't be this Morgan, I'm going to do it. No, he'd be dead. So, he says that. Okay, and yeah, now we can go kill him. Awesome. So yeah, looking good there. Emperor Dragon, another willow tree added to the mark. I'll make sure to do that one before the stream ends. And he says, the luck of the dragon is here, plus 5% drop. Those ACs are now 10%, and that's cool because we don't have one, we have two. Remember when it spawns the first time, they give you 2 ACs. They now have not a 10% chance, but we now have a 20% chance of getting a frag tonight. Pretty freaking sweet. Let's go ahead and kill Gannis real quick so we can get that freaking mission. The mission you'll have to pay for the mess you made is prerequisite. Thank you. Who said that? Yellow. Freaking top G Yellow. Thank you, Yellow. I appreciate the heck out of you. Yeah, you'll have to pay for this. Where the heck? Yeah, you'll have to. I know it is. It's the Raider kids breaking that thing. I've done that mission 1,000 times, obviously. I just haven't done it on this one. Yeah. All right. What in the heck were y'all thinking? You could kill someone. Also, by the way, if anybody thinks this is offensive, I'm Southern, so I'm offending myself if anybody. Also, yeah, W Senator Dragon. Almost forgot your W. Can't freaking do that. So I had to drop his W. Wait, almost misspelled dragon. There we are. All right, got that bad boy tapped out, and yeah. You could have killed a lot of people. You're going to have to be more specific. And that is true. Morgan does actually make a fair point here. There's a hole in my shed. Big enough to walk through. What y'all gonna do about firing rounds near us? Tanks. We don't have any. Zoe, which by this point, like, you can have literally light tanks or even medium tanks. It's funny the story implies you have only medium tanks. What's up, LT? You know the little tank the Raider kids made? What are the odds they went cruising south of here and, say, accidentally shot the sheriff's shed? I'd say the odds are pretty good. I'm sure this is just a misunderstanding. And yeah, now we have to fight these Raider kids. So yeah, forget Warlord Gannis. I know you're killing people or doing whatever, but I got children to go tend to. I gotta go handle them. So yeah, and yeah, W Senator Dragon, appreciate it, and rest assured, dude, we'll be switching back, of course, to the stream account before stream ends to give you another willow tree to your forest. I went to the wrong place. I'm so used to going to the Boar Badlands. Go right here is where I'm meant to go, Recoil Ridge. And let us kill a boy by the name, or not even, a boy, because the Raider kids. What the freak are the Raider kids? I'm tripping. They're at home base. I could have swore this was the mission we had to fight them at Recoil Ridge. They do this too many times to get away with it, if we're being honest. I have 3 mortar teams out here despite only having 1. Very interesting, but nevertheless, let's get it done. Alright. Oh, yeah. Good night, Aster. Dude, I'll have to dip. Thank you for letting me lurk. Have a good night, whatever time it is for you guys. Dude, thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you have a great night, bro. Yeah, it's nighttime for me, but I'm just staying up, pushing it a little bit. But, dude, thank you very much for stopping by, bro. Hope you have a great night. But, yeah, good night to him. He's an awesome dude. And, yeah, we just cycled through these mortars. Dang, note to self. I'm going to have to get a bloody water next time I start one of these streams because my throat is raspy as all heavens. But nevertheless, we learn by making mistakes. Go ahead and... At first, I was going to worry about the killing the mortar kid. And then I was like, wait a second. These literally aren't my mortars. I don't care. Kill them. In fact, yeah. Kill one of them. I want to see one of these guys die. Not Zoe. Why? What are these kids doing? They're taking shots at their mother. Like, I can understand going around in a tank and having fun. Now they've killed a man. Okay? Running around, shooting sheds. That's... Boys will be boys. Shooting your mother, that's a problem. Shooting a man to death. Alright, the Raider kids, like, come on now. Yeah. What would they even do? Are they going to shoot their mother again? I feel like they'd shoot Zoe again. They're shooting Morgan now. These kids need to be contained, and they're about to kill another man. I'm about to upgrade their homicide charge for them. I know, they're about to kill Zoe, and that's going to tee me off. Zoe, take care of your kids. Oh, I thought you could do it in one swing. Come on, girl. They're your kids. This just feels poetic. It's got to be her who does it. Let's hopefully hope she can do it before they commit another murder. Come on, Zoe. Let's see. By the way, I sent you a DM on not urgent. I'll take a look when you're able to. No rush though. Thank you very much, Dustpin. Yeah, sorry I didn't get a notification for that. I'll be sure, yeah, check after stream though our DMs and I'll get back with you. So yeah, thank you for letting me know. 16, was that enough? Oh no, they get 69 damage off Morgan though. That's pretty freaking sweet and funny. So yeah, kill this though. Finally, these kids go down. And I heard, yeah, a yellow said that was prerequisite. I'm not sure if there was any other prerequisites. So we're about to figure out. Let's figure out. Kids, who in the world were you thinking? Sorry, Zoe. Charles Driver. I don't care about stupid kids. We're not the people you need to apologize to, and that is true. Wait, they shot at me. I deserve an apology, and very rare case, but I gotta agree with Morgan here over Zoe because, yeah, they shot at you, Zoe, and Morgan. Why are you not accepting their apologies? Anyway, I think there is several other prerequisites here. And you know what? I kept asking chat if you guys knew, but guess what? I want to show you guys if by chance if somebody, you know, is ever curious about this type of thing in the future. Let me get the wiki pulled up because, like, you know, this is a good chance to show it off. If anybody ever wants to know how to do a particular thing in Battle Nations, or if I need to do a mission or whatever to unlock a certain thing in Battle Nations, here's how you can figure it out. So obviously I want to take care of the ancient construct. Obviously I would normally just go to the missions, but I can do this. We go here, find it in patch 2.2. We would then go and look for those missions. But obviously I know the mission, but we're pretending like, you know, we don't know. So since we know this boss was added in this patch, we know for a fact that his mission is going to be right around here. Of course, add on this patch, very early 2012 Battle Nations. You are talking early on. And now if we go for missions, let's see if it'll hyperlink me, which, yeah, it wouldn't hyperlink me here, but you'll get a hyperlink for missions between obviously 15 to 16. And it'll tell you each mission. We're looking for exploring the frontier, which will have several prerequisites. One of them Yellow told us earlier, which is you'll have to pay for this. And now we're just trying to figure out the others. My goodness, yeah. Let's see. Scroll down here. And, I mean, pretty much we're already seeing all these missions, but we're, of course, just going to look for the Raider Kids icon and the icon for... Wait, which 20 did I think I clicked the wrong 20. Is this early 20s or late 20s? This is early 20s. That's why I'm in the wrong. Okay, yeah. We're, of course, going to go for the 20 section that, of course, has the mission. If you're not sure, you can, of course, click the section and scroll. I'm, of course, looking for the Raider Kids. And it has every single mission here, even past missions. Of course, Madrona so far has just been re-implementing missions to the T. So, by all means, all of these are good. Here we are, baby. This is what we were looking for. This is Scouting the Frontier. This is the mission we want in-game. So, how do we get it in our game? Okay, prerequisite is you'll have to pay for the mess you made, which we already did, and level 24. Are we level 24 on that account? We are very obviously level 24. We just did the request that you'll have to pay for this. We're Scouting the Frontier. Maybe you have to reload. Interesting. So there's probably multiple prerequisites. They only list that one. The only other hope here, knock on wood, is if I reset the game. But I imagine it's probably I have to do Hornet's Nest and Warlord Gannis and a few others before I get that mission. But normally it is just one. Of course, this one introducing such a big boss has, as you can imagine, several. But this one is the mission you'll get it for. You'll unlock it, and then you'll have, let's see, you have that mission in list. Am I that? Dang. You have a mission now? I am blind, man. I do, yeah. You'll have to pay for this mess you made. Yeah, because I thought the last mission we did too. Man, get sleep, guys. Get sleep, because I was so tunnel vision locked in, looking for the Raider Kids. I thought the last mission was that. My bad, you see? Some people learn from their errors, other people like me broadcast them. It's just what we do, baby. Of course, take this guy, destroy him. Music, I think, has been alright, but we'll go ahead and just throw it back to, and throw you down. And you'll have to pay for the mess you made. Sheriff, kids here have something they'd like to say to you. Oh, it's Mother Zoe. You know that's going to be good. We're really sorry. It was an accident, and we didn't mean to, and we'll pay for it. You'll pay for it? Yeah, it's my problem now, whatever. You're darn right you're going to, Will. I expect some wood to get started. I'm sure we can find ways to help kids earn money. They can help around the outpost after class. We're real sorry. No, you're not, bro. Like, because are you chopping this wood? No. I turned it in just now. And General, oh my gosh, Daka's, dude. Because I was just like, I don't care what it is, I'm going to nanopod it. This is 24 hours, and it's twice. Bruh. You know what? I'm gonna choke this up because this account isn't my like Let's Play series, and on my Let's Play series we've already blown nanopods for dumber reasons. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I don't care. Is it logical? No, but it's gonna make tonight a good stream, and that's all I need, baby. You're 2 missions away. No, that wood is for my willows. I'm sorry, Dragon King. Yeah, I typed it in chat for you. It wasn't, unfortunately. Yeah, all good. TLDR is, yeah, we're gonna do this farm thing, and it's gonna hurt what I'm about to do, but we all know what must be done. And, well, first off, General Mo's Raptor is done for us. I actually did General Mo's Raptor, like, just by chance, so that's freaking fracking awesome. General Mo's literally done on the spot, bada bang, bada boom. And now we just have some DACAs to do. What an interesting request the game asked of me. It's almost like the game knew I would be a streamer a decade later, with it being under a different company, and knew that I would give that company an extra $5 worth of nanos for this exact reason. I don't care. It's a good company. It's much better than the company that made it. So yeah, we're of course gonna grab these 2 farms, and just like we did the other night, please do not try this at home. I am a trained Battle Nations professional at wasting nanopods on things I should not waste them for. Seriously, please don't try this at home. It hurts what I'm about to do, and I'm still debating doing it. But we're gonna do it. You know why? Because I have 14 rank 4 tank killers. I want to kill some ACs. I need some AC blood to sleep tonight. So yeah. Don't have the pop for the farms? Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, don't worry. Way ahead in you on that. We fixed that. Don't have enough of... Oh yeah. We fixed that long ago. Ouch. Yeah, Dennis. It is a tough situation, but again, at least it's not our YouTube account where we have blown... Thank you, Dragon. I appreciate that, man. Another Willow I will give, and also I do have to give you another W. Thank you, Dragon, and I appreciate it. Covers, and you know what? I get that. I forward that straight to Madrona through this transaction. As long as they say all roads lead to Rome. As long as all Battle Nations funds lead to Madrona. That's all we need, baby. So there we go. 24. Let's do it. Oh, 24 rush DACA. That was... Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Got that. I don't even want this thing. Get this menace out of my sight. It's like when you... I'm not even gonna make that comparison. I was gonna make a comparison to gooning. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and finish the comparison. It's like when you finish nutting and you're sitting there like, get this filth out of my way. That's how I felt with that field right there. I gotta do it one more time. 24. I love you, nanopods. You're so pretty and beautiful. This isn't what you deserve. It's loading. It's making me wait. Why is it drawing it out? Why is it doing this to me, dog? I learned my lesson. Don't. Okay. Nope. I knew it was gonna do that. And there we go. Okay. 48 nanos, possibly spent in one of the worst ways you can imagine by an idiot. But as long as Madrona's happy. Tom with the niner. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop him a W on that. I want to make sure I spell it correctly, because I've seen you in Discord as well. I know we talked in the Senator meeting. I just want to make sure I type it out as well. So yeah, thank you. And yeah, that was one of the worst ways you'll see nanopods get rushed. A beautiful premium unit just died there, but we did what we had to do for the AC. So, I thought this was family friendly. Dude, if I swore something, I apologize. I'm late. I probably shouldn't even be streaming. The fact that I said something that made you say that, I apologize. I can't with your reaction. Yeah, Kakuja over here. Yeah, he's great though. We love Kakuja over here with the that poor forest. Yeah, we're gonna have to do freaking double 2 after just tonight. Yeah, so we're all. Thank you for reminding that. Yeah, we're definitely ending off stream with that. So yeah, we're sorry. No, you're not. I just spent 48 nanopods on you. But the kids claimed that they're sorry. Whatever. we're sorry, even though we as Imperials and I as an Emperor just had to burn those nanos. So we took the bear out of that. But these children, that's what they are, they're children. These children are still playing the victim. They say, we're sorry. We promise not to fire test rounds anywhere near inhabited areas and to always tell the truth. I'm sorry not to like these kids. If it wasn't for Zoe, I would have a much different opinion on these kids. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you're going just like after the AC. Look, what did I do? What did I do, Lux? I think I can't tell if I actually wait. I can't tell if I'm being gaslit or if I actually said something non-family friendly or not. If I did, I'm sorry. If I said freak, if I said the actual version of freak or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, tell the truth. Cool. Good. You three go play. Yeah, exactly. Go play. You'll have to play for this. Mission complete. 750. And of course he says, maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I've taken away their tanks. Sheriff Colton, maybe I'm literally the stereotype you're made to make fun of, but not only would I have taken away their tanks, I would have done a lot more than that, Colt. Me and Sheriff Colt agree on this one. Lord Vader, send Lord Vader after them, my Emperor. Oh, dude, you don't know the fury I'm about to let out on this AC. Those 48 could have provided 12 shock troopers. Dude, anytime I'm ever 48 nanopods short, on this account especially, but ever, or if there's ever a unit I see that's 48, I'm gonna be like, I could have used those 48, but instead I spent 2 DACAs like an idiot. Anyway, though, we don't talk about the tragedies of the past once we've made the decision. We now focus on what we need. Scouting the frontier, baby, this is it. The bloodshed, the toil, the fight. That is what this has been for right here. Hello guys, I'm kind of new to the Empire, but I wanted to say everybody has been awesome and Sergeant Majors have been really helpful and friendly. Wow, dude. Yeah. I'm glad to hear that. Very awesome to hear that, dude. Welcome to the Empire, and glad to hear we've been promoting that community for you, dude. We're always happy to have new faces here, man. Glad to have you out and hope you enjoyed. Of course, if you ever have questions, feel free to ask me or a officer. And yeah, welcome to the Empire, man. And yeah, with that being said, we're here, gentlemen. We're here. Don't repeat these message. No, not a bad word, but you were saying along the line. Okay, yeah, okay, gotcha. 12 shock troopers. 12, dude, 12 shock troopers would have been better than the sin I just committed. That could have been 3 young boars, 3 young baby piggies. Again, we need to stop talking about the tragedy of the past. All I hope is we get some good clips out of here for members chat and the Empire, which people like Lux Danis and whatnot are really good at clipping me. So I'm sure that's being done as we talk. So yeah, all that being said, here we are, scouting the frontier. Oh, let's do it. Let's see. Imp Y, Lux has called him out. WWW, yeah, WWOW, because yeah, WoW is just freaking awesome, man. I'm not sure what Lux's problem is. But anyway, I love you, Lux, whatever the issue is. Scouting the frontier, here we go, and let's jump right into it. Lieutenant Morgan, we were out in the tank practicing and... Did anyone die? No, probably not. Anyway, we found some weird old buildings. They look like stuff from... the before. And I know I do that every single time, but I cannot read it in any other way. You have these little kids running around being stupid, and they literally hit us with, no, probably not. Anyway, okay, we found some old weird buildings. Whatever. They look like they were stuff from the before. Man, I wish I know what Z2 was thinking, because they had some lore from the ancients, I swear to you. But we'll never know. So yeah, what could it have been? We all know the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. I was going to start joking about Star Wars politics, but Star Wars politics will very quickly become real-life politics, and then we become the next Battle Nations drama. So let's not have that happen. All I will say is I agree with Darth Plagueis the Rise, and let my attorney speak for me going forward, which is Lux Danis and Kakuja. Ancient ruins, huh? Percival claimed there could be nanopods buried in there. What the hell? Let's give it a look-see. We thought we hit Perface, but he's fine. Kids, if they do anything to my cat dog, yeah, we're trying to be good boys here. Yeah, so scout the ancient ruins. I hit the go button here, but nah, we don't need that. We don't need that at all, because I can hit world map right here, zoom out, zoom in, and guess what, baby? Ancient ruins. We got her. We got her. Raider Kids showed the way, Dating from the time of ancient civilization, these ruins have lain unknown and undisturbed until now. Was this a city? Research facility? Spa and fitness center? No one knows. But many are literally dying to find out. Interesting. Fascinating, if you will. Let's go explore it. Out of all the factions and civilizations in Battle Nations, which there are a lot, and I freaking love like all of them, bro, the ancients are just like on a different breed. Like, they had the potential to just have the aura to the max, dog. Literally all of the aura Silver Wolves have, all of the coolness the Rebels have, everything in one. They could have been that civilization. I wish we could know what Z2 was thinking. Now, I trust Madrona, though, to lead the ship well. Is them going to fight the garbage truck robot? Yeah, we're jumping in. And without any further ado, this is the mission, and yeah, this is it, Dachu. Lieutenant Morgan, I'm surprised to see you here. Persilf, you didn't happen to find any nanos, did you? I like to imagine he scratched himself like an addict when he said that second part. I would love a massive Ancients expansion. Agreed, 100% on that, Dragon King. I'm afraid not, Lieutenant. In point of fact, I was packing up empty-handed. This particular site has old defenses still active. Powerful machines stalk the land. I don't recommend facing them in combat. I'm not scared of some broken-down old robot. You should be, Lieutenant. You really should be. But the rewards for winning... ... Bro trying to gaslight me into the fight. Scouting the frontier, mission complete. We get 500 XP. Yay, indeed. And here it is. We got another one, of course, has been sitting here for weeks upon weeks. So, of course, the other one's sitting right behind him. But even the first one is sitting directly on top of the vault. That's where I like him to spawn. That's where I think is the most cinematic. That or right here out of the pits of hell. But yeah, the vault coming out is also cinematic. It's arguably the best. And let's do it. Ooh, first AC run of an account, baby. It's always special. Alright, baby. Here we go. Also, I just realized I could throw these boys in the back. Actually, no, because there's a good chance they get hurt, and they're not going to do... Yeah. I was going to do it for SP reasons, but no. We're strictly trying to win this. Okay. Put you here. Obviously, we're going to take every advantage we can get, even spacing them, which doesn't mean that much, but again, every advantage we can take. Oh, okay. I am covering him partially with my face cam. I'm going to make my face cam just a tiny bit big, tiny bit smaller. And chat, I like chat being big. Okay. So here it is. Let's go fragment, dude. Dude, that would be the way to freaking end it, dude. Wouldn't that be awesome? Oh, let's see. All I can really go with is, yeah. Let's go ahead and, because part of me is like, can we do something there? Could we like theoretically get better, potential odds? Not really. Let's see. Go ahead. Dragon King here says destroying the AC and then later the S could have been prerequisites for unlocking the special Ancients buildings and decorations. Later troopers where ancient technologies and Imperial troopers meet. Oh yeah, dude, a whole bunch of story. The ancient ruins building that you collect every 4 hours for gold, I feel could have been a lot more. I think that was the setting up for a lot more. And I think a lot of people would agree about that. 10% chance, dude, even without the first fight, dude. Even without the first fight, dude. It is, yeah, feels like that. So let's go ahead and see. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna try to strategize, but there is no strategy, boys. Let's lock in, full send, fast feed. We'll maybe have a little talk at the end, but yeah, I hope we get good RNG. That's really, yeah, no supers protecting or anything. Let's just go. No matter what, you win. Yes, sir. Oh, okay, I don't like that hit. Is what it is. He got a dodge, which, okay. He's at 1,614. Let's see where the next hit takes us. Okay, I like those, yeah. I like that dodge and nobody died. Okay. One of you guys, yeah, needs it because I know he's about to swing, I'm feeling. What's he at right now? 1,216. Yeah, let's believe. Yes, sir. Yeah. Alright. Go ahead and grab this guy right here. Okay. Swings. Okay. And yeah, here's where a decision has to be made. We have 885 HP. And let's see. Yeah, he's under 1,000, and I partially want to shoot with this guy, but he's suppressed, so it might be a miss. Great start. Oh yeah, it definitely is a great start. We are doing pretty well. Let's believe. Yeah, I'm believing, man. I'm gonna go for the risk. I'm feeling like a dice roll. I'm hoping this guy on the left doesn't die, so I can get better part. Please don't target him. Oh, at least he got his shot off this guy who he did just shoot, and you haven't, so he's gonna swing. I already know. Oh no, he does get a kill on somebody who hasn't shot here because we have to shoot with him or him. I shoot with the guy who's not suppressed, obviously. Oh, that is devastating. Do we still have enough to win? We have 2 shots. Okay, hopefully one of you guys can do it, and I think. And we might be able to even win it off this next one. Please. That would be huge. Arrived just in time to see a frag drop. I wish, man. I hope. I'm wishing and I'm hoping. Oh, that would be great. Easy. Yeah, and I started doing the math. It is. We did just win. Next shot, we'll do it. Knock on wood. Let's go. Okay. This was a fun stream. We talked a little bit about Imperial politics, had a little bit of playtime. We're well over an hour. Oh, yeah. And yeah, W's all around. If he respawns, we're immediately taking on him. I'm with positive he does. But if not, by some weird reason, is what it is. For W of a stream. Great stream. I love this stream. Had a good time with you boys. And guys, we have an AC to kill, which is a great way to end it off. So let's go ahead and do it. There we go. Ooh, I like that. Double 20 gears and 20 bars. Beautiful. We get 14,427 gold, 20 gears, 20 bars, 2 widgets, lovely, and 2 laurels, lovely as well. Say the line. And it's funny, I misclicked, but I was about to say it. I was in the middle of saying it. But double drop, fortunately not. Frag, fortunately not. Thought there were 2. I will. Yeah, I always make sure to scroll. Always make sure you scroll on these. Click and then scroll. But unfortunately not. I thought there were 2 as well, but it was 3 is what it is. We take those and we walk out of there. Beautiful. I love that though. Of course, exactly 1,404 SP for our oh, yes! Yeah, baby. Back to back, baby. Back to back. Heck yeah. Talk about a good night. Okay. Don't end off stream here. Stream, and this also isn't a part 2. You kidding me? We spent nanos for this birthright. We're doing part 2 right now. Zoom on in. He's trying to run away. He saw us kill his brother, and he's holding on to his fragment because he knows he has a fragment. He's like, my brother was the decoy. He just destroyed my brother without any resistance. I have to get away. So he's running. He's trying to get away, right? And dude, we at the Empire, we got him tagged down. We're right on him. We're heat. And dude, we are gonna get that fragment, dude. He thinks that fragment's gonna get away. It's not getting away because we're giving him no time to get away. Let's kill this guy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and destroy this fragment just like we did the last one. His brother could not buy him enough time to escape, and that means he signed his death warrant. So we are gonna go ahead and slaughter him. Let's see, let's do it again. More gambling, boys. You know it, maybe the frags had friends or we made along the stream. No, my friend Lee, because we have another one coming up. Wait, that's illegal. That's how it feels, right? It's just because this was the mission one. You always do get that free one, which W the mission. I do love it gives you that. Need to repair, bro. No, bro. I have that many tank killers on standby. So, baby, round 2. Legit. So, dude, we already had a 10% chance last time. We now have a 20% chance this time. Because normally it's 5. We got Imperial luck, though. So, that made it go from 5% to 10% last time. 10%, all good 1 in 10. This is another 1 in 10. Normally 5, of course, with our Imperial luck being another 5, 10%. So 1 shot in 10 makes sense to miss. This one though, I think this is yeah, we might have something here, boys. Let's just see. Okay. Whew, so let's jump into it. I got really good RNG on the last one, just hoping for that again. Come on, baby. Let's see. Come on. Fight him, okay? Ooh, I like that crit. Did he just double crit 2 ACs out of existence? I'm pretty sure that's what he just did. Okay. All good. I hit the floor too for dramatic effect, but yeah, I just realized that I didn't even get caught on screen. Oh my goodness. Gentlemen, we wanted luck, and I guess we got some kind of luck. How about that? Oof, yeah, a 1 in 250. Yikers. Well, how about that? Perfect timing, Kakuja, yeah. Hit by Force Lightning. Took revenge for his brother. I literally painted that cinema, didn't I? Oh. Retreat. Dude, where's Pepe when you need him? Dude, don't worry, Dragon King. You already know, dude, because like out of any time to retreat an AC fight is if he gets a crit and one-shots one, that might be a retreat midway through the battle. Starting off, it's always a retreat. But the very first turn, he crit at 2 shots. 1 shots, 2 tankulars. Send it, don't look back. Send. Remember that gambling is fun. These are good points. Reset, bro. I got a Kakuja, one of my Sergeant Majors, and I got a Dustbin, one of my good Imperials, telling me not to. Now I'm kind of twisted. Is there any way we win this? No, because the one we shot with. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah, no. You guys are right. Yeah. Do all TK still have shots? No, dude. This one doesn't. He shot 2 that have no shots. Like, the 2 he killed, both of them hadn't gone off. So, just to confirm with your answer, Kakuja, no. 1 has shot. We've only gone 1 turn, and it's the 1 that has shot. He killed 2 that had not shot. Gameplay is fun, but remember that line, it is okay to retreat. Pepe, absolutely. There is no physical way to win this outside of multiple misses and a lot of crits. That is true. Let's see, remember 9 apps for him jackpot. Both current stream donors say reset. You got this. Well, no, because Kakuja is a donor, so we can't even do it off donors. But also, just as somebody was saying, it's statistically impossible. And that's what I was thinking about. Retreat. And it's just, I don't think there's any way. Because even Kakuja, who was the man who was leading this along with somebody else. I know Quinn's saying, like, 1988, but I can't tell if they're trolling or not. But, like, yeah, in all seriousness, I thought about it. 1 turn, man. 2 ACs down. That's rough. Oh, do I have enough? Yes, I still do. Okay, thank goodness. Okay. He took revenge for his brother, and now I have to take vengeance for the Empire. This son of a gun thinks he can do what he just did. We gotta show him that's not true. Okay. The exact line he killed, this line right here, starts the battle off for us. Send a message. Okay. So we're being trolled at this point. But, goes 2K. Yeah. I'm retreating again. Because the odds of a TK getting one-shot by lasers is just not that high. And the fact that it has happened twice in a row now, with the first one being a case of a double, and that being the case right after it, there's no way it happens again, right? Not even a crit this time. Yeah, that's why I immediately retreated. There was no deliberation this time because there was literally no justification. I now have used all of my tankulars. I'm done on tankulars. I can't use anymore. Don't let the rage baiter trash. Yeah. Can win. Yeah, I can't let this rage baiting AC get me. You got one more? Do a AC fight blindfold? That's actually that's a great idea. That is Dustbin, yeah, took the words right out of my mouth. That is a good idea. So I might think about that or another boss fight later. We'll talk about that in the Senate meeting. This is a real fight, though. Last time, moment of truth. I really freaking hope we can get this through. Go ahead and, if I can figure out which way is correct. Go ahead and put this way on and hope we can get some lucky. Okay, now this is a drop. Dude, I'm putting the hood on. He better understand. This is the hood time. Hood time initiated. Alright, AC. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Locking in. And let's see what you got. Come on, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, baby. Thank you. We didn't kill a freaking AC in one hit on his first try. I appreciate that, bro. Okay. So now time to lock in. I do want to still use that unit up front, that shot, because I feel, even though it's suppressed, he's about to swing. He has to. Yep, and it definitely dies. I think you're incredible. Thank you, man. I tried, Dragon King. Hood up, boss down. Kakuja with the rhymes on the spot. Real. I looked into the future and saw that you get both drops at the same time, dude. I wish, Dustman, dude. I hope that was me. Hope that was me you saw, man. And someday, maybe in the future. So yeah, let's see. Looking good now. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Drew. What's going on, Drew? Glad to see you here, man. Alright, so yeah. Even though I don't want to, gotta let him shoot because he's gonna die next turn. So please don't get too many misses. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a crit. It's done. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, and he suppressed everybody too in the front line. Oh my goodness. Look at your shirt. Yeah, you got this. Lock in, absolutely. Okay. Good, good. Ooh, okay. We take those as unfortunate, because I know he's about to swing, and he's probably going to kill this guy up front who's suppressed. Yeah, he's going to swing, and suppressed guy over here dies. He hasn't gotten a shot off. Neither have you, and he's going to die too, unfortunately. And you're not suppressed. I got to let you get the shot off, even though he's about to kill 2 guys who haven't got a shot. I gotta risk it. Okay, shoot you. You take a swing. Kills 2 guys. Oh, yes! We got luck in our favor this time. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, now we need to lock in. So he survived, and now he can shoot. And you... Oh, okay. So, yeah. Either of these guys definitely need to go off. Both of them are in range of dying now. Either in them being touched dies. This guy's pretty much the same way, but I'm definitely not shooting him because he's suppressed. You're stunned. I can't shoot you off. You're on cooldown. And you're on cooldown. You have a shot. You're definitely not being shot. You're not being shot because you're suppressed. So it's one of these two. I guess I'm just inclined to do you because you're on lower HP, but I mean, you're also like 1 hit away from dying. Yeah. Run-saving dodge. That was a run-saving dodge, though, for real, for real. I'll just go ahead and pick this guy. Okay. Oh my goodness, guys. What's happening? I don't know, but I love it. He's going to swing again, I know. Which, again, that picks one of these guys who's going to die. So same position somehow as we were in the first time. But freak, I guess, is what it is. As long as the guy in the back survives, I think we're good. I could be... Yeah, no. We win this. Watch. 496. Knock on wood, we should win this. Okay. Swing. Oh, quadruple kill. Thank the heavens above for this tank killer right here. My one boy right here on 11 HP. If he was dead, this would be one of the most tragic runs of all time. But with the one boy surviving, we get the shot off. Alex is with us. It feels like it, man. Alex is with us on this run. It feels like it. These are elite Imperial TKs. That's, dude, they are the Emperor's top TKs. They are my top TKs. I love these guys. And this guy right here especially, because if he had died, whole mission would have been done. Objective over. Lost. But he didn't. His brother is on cooldown, but he is not. And we get this bread. Guys, drop or not, I'm just happy to win. Because if this guy remained undefeated, I'd be a little upsetty spaghetti. but killing this guy to end off stream, that's cinema right there, baby. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate every single last freaking one of you. And no matter what, we won tonight. We had an awesome time. I had an awesome time with all you guys. Appreciate all of you guys being here. Anybody who's watched the VOD. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and do it. Oh, yes! Yes! Let's go! Oh! And that's how we do it, baby! Oh, baby. And that's how we do it as Imperials, guys. Oh, you can't write fiction better than what we do in reality, guys. Oh. GG. And great stream. No, legendary stream. Legendary stream. What in the world, dude? Chess one just W's everything. I read up the bad ones. Let me go ahead and read off the good one. We get 16,925 gold, 20 gears, 20 bars, 2 widgets, 2 laurels, and a Dexter fragment. Let's go! Oh, dude. Oh my goodness. And on the second fight, the fight of the night, Dragon Luck on fight. Dude, literally, bro. I told you, I said a 1 in 20 were cooked. 1 in 20 were cooked. 2 out of 20 were good. And that's what you gave us, dude. I even got hit you with it, dude. Senator Dragon Luck. Because, dude, you gave that first guy luck, and he was the one who encouraged me. Like, when I heard he got the Sinister on his first boss fight, I was like, okay, maybe I need to do a little run, right? And yeah, we went through this. We went through even the campaign, did the missions, spent the nanos. It was 100% worth it. I mean, it was 1,000% worth it. Was it worth spending those 48 for the farming in that mission? Heck no. Was it worth spending 48 to get a freaking Dexter fragment? Oh yeah. And we lose, like I think 6 or 5-ish, like tank killers. Could care less, honestly, because we got the prize, baby. Oh gosh. W stream, W community, W chat. And gentlemen, that is how we end off a stream the Imperial way. The best way. And honestly, we couldn't have written it better than that. It sucks when you don't get a drop, but you know why it's worth it? To create those moments. So when you get it, you have those type of pop-offs. Oh my goodness. W chat, W stream. Thank you everybody for being here. Everybody in live right now. You're being in the VOD right here. Got you right here on chat. Appreciate everybody. Made sure all of you guys repped. Love you guys. And thank you everybody here. Everybody who's watching on VOD right now. If you're watching in the future, greatly appreciate you checking out the VOD. Thank you very much. Or checking out a clip, whatever you're watching on. And yeah, guys, make sure, I got the stuff pulled up. My chat froze. Yeah. I'll keep it like just so we can see you guys over here, because that's like one of my favorite things. So yeah, don't worry, I'm saying the line. That's what we're building up to. And I gotta say the line with the hood on. Obviously, I gotta end cinema with cinema, So yeah, guys. Oh, with all that being said, it has been an incredible night. Thank you, Dragon Luck on fire, bro. Yeah, thank you, Senator Dragon, just for everything. Because I just realized we forgot to do your willow trees too. Please, I was gonna say remind me. I'll figure out how many I actually owe you, because I still owe you 5, and then you got like an extra 2 or 3 this stream. I'll figure that out. We'll start that next stream. Just wanted to let you know that, Senator Dragon. And guys, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate the heck out of you for being here, part of this Battle Nations history, Empire history. If you're watching this live or in VOD, consider dropping a comment. Either way, you'll be recorded. I'd love to try to respond to you either way. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you need a guild, you're more than welcome to join the Empire. Linked in the description down below. Imperial luck included. Results not guaranteed. And yeah, guys, that will do it for us. Thank you, very much for watching this Imperial Battle Nation stream. And as always, have a great rest of your day. Cinematic. Just making sure, yeah, everybody was pulled up on stream, and give it a few seconds, of course, so it doesn't cut out on VOD. Thank you guys, and have a great night.